everyone, thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to talk about a very important subject. If you've clicked on this video, you know what I'm talking about. I've dealt with digestive disorders and constipation and bloating, ulcerative colitis, internal bleeding. Did I say constipation? Yes. So it's a very, very important video that I want to discuss today. It's something that has helped me so much. Every time I get like a rebout of colitis or constipation, or I've been, eating badly or whatever badly is, But so I'm going to talk about this miracle product. It has been a miracle for me. Every time I go back to it, it just keeps doing, the same things. It keeps getting me through all the discomfort, all the pain, all the misery of, going back to minimum with diet and all those different things. So without further delay, let's get into it. And I'm going to talk about this miracle product. It is absolutely amazing. It heals me every time I get a rebout of symptoms, every time I go through constipation or blockages or any of those things. It's good to know where all these things are coming from, that they're, they come from our emotions. We don't know how to process certain things. Like there's a whole scientific research on it, and it's very, very interesting. Like we cannot express ourselves properly, or okay, I know you want to just get on with the product. Don't worry. I'm going to talk about the product. I'm going to say what it is. I'm not at all affiliated. Nobody's paying me to say any of this. This is just how I received it. The way I received it was truly miraculous. It wasn't even my own initiative. It just kind of literally came to my doorstep. And okay, let's start. This is the product right here. This is from Youngevity. It's plant-derived minerals multi-mineral complex. So that's what it looks like. It's fluid. So why these ones are specifically different is it's not just, let me read to you what it says here. Minerals have a role in nearly every human bodily function, from building healthy bones and teeth, energy production, immune support. These plant-derived minerals delivers pure unaltered minerals extracted from humic shale for enhanced bioavailability of each mineral in a plant-derived mineral liquid. Plant-derived minerals should not be confused with colloidal metallic minerals. So these are not colloidal metallic minerals, which come from clay, ancient seabeds, and ground-up rocks and soil. Each quart contains a natural assortment of approximately 19,000 milligrams of 100% natural plant mineral solids. So we need minerals in our body. We all know how there's no more minerals in the soil, in our foods, and all this stuff. So this is from humic shale. This is not from colloidal metallic minerals, and that's very important because I've used them colloidal ones, but these ones are the ones that from humic shale. This is what really helps me with getting out of the colitis, getting out of the bleeding, getting out of the loose stools, getting out the stools if they do come, which is rare because it's like constant constipation. You can't, if they do come, then it's more like sludge. It's not even like normal, So what this does specifically, okay, this is a miracle here. What this does specifically, it heals the gut It heals the rectum, it heals the exit, and it allows you to pass normal stools. Okay, so you don't have what it takes about a week for me. I'm gonna say how I use this, that it takes me only a week. If I do what I'm going to tell you to do, it takes a week to get out of ulcerative colitis. I'm not even kidding you. I've done this several times. I relapse several times. You know, we come into areas of our life where we're going through a lot. It's very hard to process. We don't know how to process emotions. We don't know how to let it out, really, like, you know, release the stress, release what we're feeling. And that's like where the constipation comes in. And it also goes, the ulcerative colitis also goes with identity issues or territorial issues. So those are like the emotional things, not being able to express how we feel to someone, taking stuff from people that you know is not, like, I feel this stress in my stomach just talking about these things, you know, not being able to process what we want to say, how we feel, or someone is pushing onto us what they think is wrong with us, or what they think we're doing wrong, or how we should live our lives, or what we should be doing, you know, or we're not doing enough, or, you know, if we're doing too much, then, oh, you shouldn't be doing too much, you should be, you know, it's like, and not being able to express in that moment, okay, no, I'm doing this, you know, we have to learn how to express our emotions. Anyways, that's where the ulcerative colitis, that's where a lot of the digestive disorders, constipation, bloating. And the thing is, when you have what I've been going through, is like you can't even pass gas, and it all gets kind of bumbled up in your stomach, or you just have to run to the bathroom. I mean, if you're watching this video and you know what I'm talking about, you run to the bathroom and you're just releasing just gas, but you feel like you want to release more, but it's not coming. Okay, so that's why you need to, whatever is inside of you, you know, that waste, it needs to form into a stool, a proper stool. This is what this does. It like takes all the mess, all the junk that is going on in your stomach, that is just laying there and causing you to have, you know, symptoms of like headaches and you know, symptoms, lethargic. Like sometimes we're just low energy and lethargic because we cannot pass any waste. And that's the truth of it, because every time you pass waste, you have this boost of energy, you feel good, your body feels light. But what if you never do? So as the hospital would tell me, it's not fun, right? It's not fun. Anyway, so this is what I do with these. I take one capsule. This is what the capsule looked like. And if you could see, there's a rim. Where's the rim? There's a rim right there, the top rim right there. So I fill this up to the top rim. I take it right before bed with a relatively empty stomach. I've eaten maybe like an hour or 2 hours ago or something. Depends on how late I get to go to sleep. But before you go to bed, doesn't matter, full stomach, don't, just take it, you know, right before you go to bed, and take it up to that mark that I told you. It's pretty bitterish, so, you know, just swish it down with some water or something. And then in the morning, again, do the same thing on an empty stomach. You can have it with your tea. You know, I don't drink coffee. Coffee upsets me a lot. It throws me off a lot. But I believe that the reason we have digestive disorders has to do with the lack of minerals. And I strongly believe that the minerals are the foundation to the human body. I don't think it's vitamins. I think it's minerals, because the body is made of minerals. You know, we were made of clay. We're made of minerals, and there's many things that go into that. So we need to put those minerals for everything, for hormones, for health, for energy, for youthfulness, for whatever it is. We need minerals. So this is the minerals that I use for the ulcerative colitis, for stopping the bleeding, for healing the inside of the intestines, for helping digest your food greatly. So going on to food, this is also very important. What are you supposed to be eating? What kind of thing are you supposed to be doing with this so that it works? Because I've taken this with just like whatever kind of diet I had, and it doesn't work as fast. So when I say 1 week it works, I'm going to explain to you what you need to be doing. So how are you supposed to be eating in that 1 week? So what works for me is the way I healed myself years ago, when I went off of raw food, I went off of veganism, I went off of totally all of that. I had to stop any kind of fruit or vegetable 100%. And that was how, so I just ate proteins, fish, eggs, beef, chicken, turkey, you know, just anything like that. That is what you need to do. So no carbs. The big number one, no carbs. I don't know why. I like bread, but no carbs. If you want to heal really fast, you need to take this seriously. This is 100% going to help you. I mean, this helps me every time. I've just had a bout recently. This is what I'm taking right now. That's why I'm here telling you about this video. This is extremely important. You need to have this. You will see the way. Okay, let's get off of the topic of food for a second, and I'll tell you how I actually got this. See, the Longevity, longevity.com, I believe that's the US website, but the Canadian website is something like Northern Wellness or something like that. .ca. So I got that from the Canadian version, and normally I think it's like US $34. It was like more because of the currency difference in Canadian. But the way I got this was I ordered a like a powder, tangerine something. It is like a vitamin mineral powder that you drink. I ordered this product, right? And then when it arrived, it wasn't the product. It was this product, okay? But it wasn't just this product. It was 3 bottles of this project. Three bottles of this product, right? And so I just started taking it. I'm like, okay, well, I'll just start taking it, because I told the customer service, I think he was like a manager or something, I told him what happened, and he said, okay, keep the 3 and we'll send out to you your actual product that you ordered. And I'm like, wow, okay, great. So I started taking this, and I was like, because by then I was like really bad into it, and I just believe it was God 100% that just had so much mercy, because I've had these problems practically all my life. Ever since I was a teenager, I had these issues. So it's just like by grace, by mercy, it just came to my door, and this is just the ultimately amazing thing that happens to work. I mean, they don't even tell you ulcerative, they don't tell you these things, but you take it, this is what works. So the foods that you need to be eating, no carbs and no sugar. Please do yourself a favor. You cannot have carbs, don't have sugar. I'm just telling you how to heal. You can do whatever you want, but I'm telling you how to use this product to have healing, because, you know, nobody wants to live like that. Another really good thing to have is liver and onions, fried liver and onions. That is so good on the gut. That is so good. Feeling energized, because, you know, you're feeling really low because you're not able to have these carbs. You're not able, so you don't really know what to eat, you know. And okra. okra, if you could make yourself some kind of like saucy, thick stew or something to have with your dinner, like your whatever meat you're having, and like maybe like a tomato stew, mix it together with that okra thing, and it's just very good on the gut. It's soothing, it's like sliming, and it's healing, and that's my go-to every day. Every day I have that. Another thing that I have in the afternoon kind of to pick me up, I'm just going to let you know what you can also try, because it's hard to stick on something you don't know what to eat on it. So in mid-afternoon when I'm feeling kind of like peckish, then I will just like suck the juice out of some oranges, and that orange juice, just I'm not talking about store-bought pasteurized orange juice. If you can get raw milk, I miss raw milk so much, because I used to have it when I was years ago when I was healing. I got it, but now we moved to a different place, and they're so scared here. They don't want to. It's like you can't even ask him. Oh, do you have raw milk? Okay, so teas, like I use teas a lot. I use a lot of herbal teas that are great for digestion. I use some alternatives to caffeine, because you do need some kind of boost. Like there's only so many days you can go feeling just completely down. So there are some teas that I use that are very, very helpful, and one of them is Yunnan tea. Okay, and I have some right here to show you. Oh no, I just spilled some everywhere. Okay. So it comes in a thing like this. It's like tea. You break it off. You steep it. I steep it overnight, and then I drink it the next day. And this is very nice because this has been fermented for like a couple years. I mean, you can get the ones that fermented for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. The prices go up. This one was like about $30 or 35 something dollars, I think. I got it out of AliExpress, and it's been like maybe 5 years fermented. So it's actually fermented tea, which is good for your gut. And this is what I use for a pick-me-up. Another one that is even better, but not as great as the Yunnan tea, is just plain jasmine tea. Like this is pure jasmine tea. This is from Amazon. This is a really great pickup. And with caffeine and even green tea, when I drink those, I just feel so fuzzy, and I feel like I feel like separated or something, just fuzzy, just everywhere. Everything is out of place. It gives you like this, feeling after. You can't sleep well, those things. So this one is really nice. Very, very nice jasmine tea, pure jasmine tea from Amazon. This one is 227 grams. And that's what it looks like. So if you do want some kind of pick-me-up instead of those other things that may not feel so well, and this Yunnan tea is very well. Another herbal teas. I have three herbal teas. So these are very good for the gut. Very good. They help with constipation as well. It depends on how far along you are. You have to have the minerals. The minerals are the number one thing that I'm talking about here. These are just additory things that help with your diet along the way, so you can help kind of maintain it. So this is Everyday Detox Organic by Traditional Medicinals. So this is lemon flavor, lemon, but you can't taste any lemon. I don't taste any lemon. Okay, this is another really nice reishi mushroom, also the same brand, Traditional Medicinals, organic. It says with rooibos and orange peel, and rooibos is the African tea that is non-caffeinated. That one is really nice too. And then this one is just a nice, really healing herb as well. Hyssop tea. This is from Celebration Herbals, caffeine-free hyssop. You can get that off of Amazon. I got that on Amazon. Okay, another things, few other things that I take in the morning. I take this oil, black seed oil. There's so many benefits. I mean, you can go online. I was taking this when I was breastfeeding, and it helps 1,000% with your milk production. So this really works, and I just love this brand, Piping Rock. This is like a new one that I recently got weeks ago. So I take it in the morning when I'm having my teas, after I've taken my minerals, or before. It doesn't really matter. Don't make this religious, you know. So black seed oil, very, very wonderful product, cold pressed, solvent free. So I take a tea, like a spoon, a small spoon. Is that called a teaspoon? Like a table spoon, but not like a tiny, tiny spoon. You know what I mean? Okay, so other stuff from Piping Rock. Grass-fed beef liver and grass-fed beef thyroid. So if you have energy issues, if you want, you know, iron or strength, feeling strong, like this one, I will burp a lot after having these. That is okay. I don't mind as long as I feel good. Magnesium, very good for constipation as well. Very good for an energy pick-me-up. It helps with digestion, helps get things moving. Okay, that's all for the food. Now I want to talk about stretching. There is a kind of stretch that you do that is helpful for the stomach, and all that you do is stand up and reach your arms in the air and try to stretch your ribs, like stretch this belly area. So you reach up as high as you can, like you're trying to reach up to the sky, and you will feel it stretching here in your belly. And if you have, like, I was doing this yesterday, and it was actually so painful because all those intestines, you know, your colon, they're kind of like cramped. So when you stretch them out, it really helps to release gas, you know, run to the bathroom and release gas. Just helps whatever's going on inside there. You know, this is all a process. I told you. Okay, another thing I want to mention, you can eat apples. I love eating apples, but I'm not like what I used to be when I first started healing after years and years of having this constantly, like ulcerative colitis and internal hemorrhoids, bleeding, you know, I don't even want to get into that. So when I had that long, I couldn't even eat the apples, but I've been pretty well for like the past two-ish years. So but I've been avoiding the carbs. Like I've just not been eating carbs. My energy is not as high as it would be if I was able to eat bread, even sourdough bread. I mean, I only eat the sourdough, but still, you know, I still had to get off all the carbs. And apples I can digest now. If you can have apples as a snack. That's the only thing that I would say. Also juicing is a good idea if you want to juice apple juice with whatever, lemon and a little ginger or whatever, celery, whatever you want. You know, you can juice. That's good as well. Try putting a little bit of onion in your juice. That's very, very healthy. And also oil. Okay, so this is just if you have like just issues about hemorrhoids. Okay, so if you just want to deal with your hemorrhoids, or if you cannot pass stools and all those things, there is something that I used to take before I found this. Like right during the time I was doing this, I was taking, and this works. It's kind of difficult to do, I'll tell you why, but what it is a big tablespoon of extra virgin, good quality olive oil, and you add some salt, sprinkle some sea salt in there, like the good salt, not the white processed salt. So, and you take that, and then, you know, you can swallow after with some tea or some water or something. But that will help to trigger your digestion to release the bile and to release the stool or whatever mess is inside of there, you know. So you can do that. That works. I've done that every morning for a while, but the problem is that I would puke sometimes, because it's just like sometimes it doesn't go down, or I do it some wrongly or something, and then I'll just puke, you know, and then of course that's not fun either. So that is something that does work. You can try that. But now this is even better. So just an alternative for you. I think I've talked long enough. So thank you so much for listening. Please go ahead and buy this product from Longevity. It is like $34. I said that's US 34, I think. And definitely a product. I've ordered already 2 more coming along the way, because this one is about there somewhere. So definitely #1 miracle product that I've ever actually came to my doorstep in such a miraculous way. It works wonders. You know how to do it. You know what to eat, what not to eat, and try this for a week with it, and you will see great progress. I promise you, you will see great progress. If you have any questions about it, you know, you can comment. I will try to tell you what I've done on the specific situation or what. And if you haven't already, I have a book. It's called The Cloud Weight Loss Program. It is on Amazon. It's a wonderful program. It helps tremendously. It helps tremendously in weight loss. It helps just feeling like above, like you're on top of the world, like feeling absolutely phenomenal, like you're on top of the mountain, like you're the 1% in all the world. Like, it is fabulous. I do plan to start it again in the next few weeks, or we'll see. I do plan to do that, and I do plan to record my experience, how it works, what it does, what are the benefits, you know, take you along the journey of that. And I do also make natural creams, face creams for the face, for the neck. I mean, you can use it anywhere where you have very dry places, or rashes, or just extremely dehydrated skin, because a lot of the creams that are from the store, you put them on, they don't actually penetrate into your skin. They just kind of put this barrier on, and they're just so laden with so many chemicals. This is like natural, very, very natural. I use this for my toddlers. I use this for my kids, so when they were having skin issues, just so many benefits. I promise you will love this product as well. And this one I have on Etsy, and I also do have it on Amazon, and I will leave the link down below for all those things. If you are interested, please check them out. And thank you so much for watching my video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.